There are three types of camera that most content creators have in their camera bag. Their main talking head camera for getting vlogging shots like this. Then there's the drone camera that make your videos just look way cooler than they should be. But then there's the action cam, like the GoPro. This camera can go places other cameras can't. They can hide in bags, stick to windows, snowboards, motorbikes, hang out of car doors, and shoot discreetly in places you're not really supposed to, and get seemingly impossible shots. But now there's a fourth camera, and this camera can do things none of the other cameras can do. The Insta360 X3. So as a solo content creator, we don't usually have other videographers on hand to get those moving clips, those follow shots that just make everything seem more dynamic. I mean, sometimes I have my wife, but usually we just have to rely on tripods and static shots, and this can be quite limiting and time consuming, and it just brings attention to yourself in public. So one of the coolest features of the Insta360 is the invisibility feature of the selfie stick. This is where the proprietary algorithm merges together 200 degrees of footage captured from both lenses, overlaps them, stitches them together, and somehow manages to content-aware fill out the selfie stick. And the technology has been honed and developed and fine-tuned for years and is better than ever. There are a few telltale artifacts left over in the footage, but it's minimal and not nearly enough to keep you from using this awesome invention. The creative applications for this camera are virtually boundless, making this a very attractive purchase for content creators and especially solo content creators.
Can I say hi to your vlog?
Yeah.
Hello! Enjoy London!
Nice. So is this camera actually better than a GoPro? Well, look, none of the action cameras on the market today are known for their cinematic quality footage, and they're never going to compete with the image quality you can get from even entry-level DSLRs and mirrorless cameras because, well, the sensors are just too small and you're limited to a fixed focal length and a fixed aperture. And action cams notoriously underperform in low light conditions, and the same is true for both of these cameras. But cinematic shots and low light filming is not what these cameras are designed for. The image quality you get from a 4-year-old GoPro is comparable to what you get from the Insta360 X3, roughly. So here's a quick demonstration of the quality of footage you get from a GoPro Hero 7 Black, an iPhone 12, and an Insta360 X3. Let's see what you think. So is it better than a GoPro? No question about it. Yes, absolutely. Look, the GoPro, it only shoots in one direction. No, not the band. The Insta360 captures everything and it does it effortlessly at 5.4K quality. It's easily the most creative camera I've ever had in my hands. Now, it might not have the edge in terms of image quality compared to, say, the newest GoPro Hero 11. And when you throw this camera into 60 frames per second, it can only manage 4K recording. Plus, if you want a less distorted wide-angle image, then the software has to crop in tighter so you lose quality there. But if image quality is your top priority for an action camera, then you might as well just go and buy a full frame camera. However, if full-blown crazy action, insane captures and shooting footage that is visually stunning and virtually impossible to shoot on any other camera, then the Insta360 X3 is absolutely the only action camera you'll ever need. But if you're worried about image quality, then watch the montage at the end of this video on a big TV. All I'm going to say. So build quality. It's pretty good actually. It feels extremely robust and solid. Also, it's quite heavy, which is usually a good indication of well-built materials. All the little doors have confident close and click actions, which all add up to the reliability of this 10-meter waterproof depth that the camera can shoot at. And if you have a dive case, then this can extend to 50 meters. And of course, we now have this relatively huge 2.3-inch tempered glass touchscreen, which I have to say makes the world of difference when operating this camera out in the field compared to the small screens that you get on the GoPro. Also, this screen is much more responsive and user-friendly with haptic feedback, so you know when a setting has been registered. It just makes it easier to choose manual camera settings for more professional-looking footage. The software that accompanies this camera is quite incredible as well. The transitions, angles, and creative possibilities are extremely exciting for content creators. Being able to fake drone footage using the extra long pole is just one of the many effects that you can dream up with this camera. And of course, the invisible selfie stick opens up a whole world of filming that leaves the GoPro sitting on the sidelines watching in envy. Capturing 5.4K 360-degree footage is a real eye-opener for video creators. You don't need to waste time framing your shots or worry about whether you have a level horizon. You just take out the thing, wave it in the general direction of where you want to film, and press record. That's it. And you capture footage that you didn't even realize you'd shot. I'm always telling photographers, don't forget to look behind you in case you're missing something spectacular. Well, the Insta360 has it covered. Anyway, I'm a big fan, as you can probably tell, and I bought this with my own money. So this is not a sponsored video, and I'm not being paid to say this. Thanks for watching as always. I hope you enjoyed my little trip around London and the Isle of Wight with the Insta360 X3. Don't forget to subscribe for heaps more photography content, and please give this video a little like, which all helps to keep this channel afloat. I'll see you next time. Check out this footage.